Sup fam, it's your boy G-Streezy here. I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be looking at GT Online's Preco Heist submarine buying guide. I will go over all the features and let you know what's worth it and what's not worth it, and if the submarine overall is worth it. So with that out the way, let's get started. Alright guys, when you first start off, without spoiling anything, you will start right beside the casino. You want to go in this new club they got going on. You want to watch this cutscene. I'm not going to show all of it because I don't want to spoil it for y'all. Plus, it's pretty lengthy, so I don't want to, burn the entire video in just this cutscene. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. And what they're going to do, they're basically just going to tell you to buy a new submarine. You have to buy this in order to start up the new heist. This right here is pretty cool. There's a new club, and you can dance with other players. You can actually get in the rhythm and actually dance with them. It's pretty crazy, but yeah, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started with the submarine buying guide. As you guys could see, I just spent $9 million on the submarine. You do not have to spend that kind of money on the sub. You could simply just buy the submarine itself if you just want to do the heist, but we'll get into all that in a second. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after you watch that cutscene and all, we will do the full walkthrough, tour, and guide of the submarine. So, after, like I said, after the cutscene and all that, you get started, they're gonna ask you to buy a submarine to get the heist ready. So what you want to do, you want to go to the internet and Warstock Cash and Carry, and here it is. Same concept with a lot of stuff. You choose the color, flag. All this is cosmetic, of course. Out of all this stuff that you really need, the only thing you really need, in my personal opinion, now this is all personal opinion now, this, is the Sparrow. You really don't even need it particularly. It makes life a lot easier. It's kind of like, you spawn it kind of like the CEO helicopter, but you can spawn this without being a CEO or MC, so this is going to be a huge help for stuff. The Kraken, you don't really need it. I will show you the features here shortly. Weapon Workshop, of course, that's just the Mark II bench. Guided missiles you don't need. I mean, they would probably help for some missions, but it's basically for shits and giggles. Sonar Station you don't need. That's little packages on the map that show up. I will show you what it does and all that here shortly. So all this stuff, out of everything, I would just recommend a Sparrow, if anything. But you can always just buy the submarine and just do the heist itself and not buy anything else. So, yeah, on to the tour. So on to the tour, guys. If you guys, this submarine does look familiar because it kind of reminds me of the what was that, the Doomsday Bogdan submarine. So here's security cameras if you want to AFK. Mark II workbench down here. There is ammo around the submarine as well, as you can see. I picked up a RPG. This is the very bottom floor, I believe. Let me check. Yeah. Here is the Kraken I was telling you about. You don't really need this thing. It doesn't really do much. You can drive around. You can use the sonar for it. I will show you the sonar feature here shortly. This is basically a Stromberg 2.0, but it's a little bit better than the Stromberg. You can also store the Stromberg in the submarine as well if you already have one. I probably wouldn't go out of my way to buy this unless you want to sit 4 people. You want the sonar feature, and it has a boost. That's the only 3 differences. And it's a little bit faster. So if you like the look of it, like I said, you want to sit 4 people and all that, buy this. But I would probably wait for a sale, as I don't know. It's just one of them things that may just sit in your garage. I mean, it just depends on your play style, honestly. But both of those have the sonar ability. I will show you the sonar here in a second. Upstairs. This does have a personal quarters as well, if I can find it. Well, let's just go to the top floor. Now, this is where the Sparrow spawns. If you ever, blow it up and all that, it'll be put right back in here, kind of like the CEO buzzard. You got scuba gear over here. You can always do. You can remove it or put it on, whichever. Pretty cool little feature. This is pretty neat. This is like a little telescope, a periscope, whatever it's called. This is pretty cool because if you got, you know, other players, or, you know, somebody's trying to grief you, you can always hold down that and then, you know, try to, you know, bomb them out the air. But Mark IIs you probably won't have a chance against, or Hydras, but it's pretty cool. You also have these guided missiles. These are the guided missiles now. These could be helpful for you in missions, not particularly against players. I guess it could be helpful against players from a distance, as you can see right here. But it's not no orbital cannon now. You know, people think it might be an orbital cannon, but it's not. The explosion's no bigger than a, you know, than a grenade or a sticky bomb, but it basically, you know, like I said, just for shits and giggles, really. But you have two of them, so if you got two guys over here, they can run that. As you can see, you can navigate between them. See, as one's reloading, you can use this one if you wanted to. Right here is a really cool feature that I honestly think they should have had with the yacht, but they never added it, so whatever. You can drive this thing. Yeah, you can drive it. It's crazy. Now we'll show you some cool features, as you can see. Now here's the sonar I was telling you about. I'm going to do a thing about that here in a second. You can go underwater with it. Pretty cool. And what's a really cool feature with this is if you want to hide from players and such, which sometimes they can, you know, they could take a Stromberg, come in there and blow you up, and it'd be like the MOC or the Avenger. It'll just, you know, it'll go back to your storage. As you can see right here, you can go down, and if you hold down right, it'll autopilot just like the Avenger. Then you can get out of the driver's seat. It's pretty cool, and you could stay submerged for a, you know, pretty much the whole game if you'd like. So that's a pretty neat feature. Also, you can fast travel. Now the fast travel with this is way better than the yacht. The yacht is like like 25 grand to fast travel. This was 10 grand when it first came out, but they nerfed it down to 2,000 now, so it's a lot more worth it. Like if you got a mission up here, you can just, you know, fast travel up there during preps and stuff. So that's a really cool feature. I do like the sub a lot more than the yacht because the yacht's kind of pointless. There's also a bug in the game where if you try on certain clothes, if I could show you, if you try on certain clothes, it'll actually mess up your face. So I just want you guys to be aware. Let me see if I can do it. Yep, as you can see, it changes your face. But once you change your outfit, it'll go back to normal. I don't know. It's just a little bug. Nothing game breaking, but see, it can be annoying. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. There is a personal quarters downstairs, as I said. There is a snack bar as well where you can get free snacks. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, here's your personal quarters. You could spawn in here, change your clothes, you know, the bare essential stuff. Right here, you can get snacks, as they're all free. It's pretty cool. It's a lot faster than the CEO office as well, so. And it could be a good, nice fast travel. The submarine could be a nice fast travel point too if you already have preps ready and stuff. He'll send you an invite. You got Molotov cocktails in here, you know, stuff like that. That's pretty much the tour, guys. It's not a whole lot to it. It's got some cool features. Like I said, you do need this to set up the heist though, so yeah, moving on. Alright guys, we're going to be taking a look at the new sonar system. Now this does it does feature with 3 vehicles. It comes with the submarine, the underwater car, the Stromberg 2.0 is what I call it, but and then the little Kraken sub that you buy with the submarine. So what it is, it's these little packages around the map, as you can see. There's 10 of them. They change every single day. They're what, 7,500? I think $7,500 a piece. So there is no bonus either. If you'd like to get these, you know, you could plant them with a marker, kind of like the collectibles guide and Red Dead. If you guys ever check out my Red Dead collector guide, it's basically the same concept. But there's really no bonus. I guess it's pretty cool that they put it in the game, but like I said, they change every day too. So I mean, are they worth it in my opinion? I mean, if you got some extra time, yeah, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get them, because like I said, it's only like 75,000 total if you collect all 8 every 10 every day. So yeah, as I said too, this comes with the sonar as well. So if you want to use this for it, you could do that, or you can use the other car. It doesn't really matter, or you can use your sub. I wouldn't say, you know, buy that car just for that reason, because to me it wouldn't be worth it. You could just use the sub right here if you want to do it that way. Yeah, like I said, it's just one of them things. If you really think it's worth it, like I said, but there's no bonus for it or anything. So, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the sonar feature. $7,500 a piece, 75,000 total, no bonus. And they change every day. I mean, you get it every 24 hours. So the main reason you want to do the submarine, or buy the submarine rather, is this right here. This is where you plan your heist. As you can see here, infiltration points, escape points, and compound entry points, and then points of interest. Now what you want to do, you want to complete all of these. You can pause the video right here if you'd like to see all of these. These are permanent. Once you scope them out once, you don't never have to do them again. These as well. You can pause the video right now if you'd like to see the locations. They're the white, you know, triangle. Compound entry points just as well, if you want to pause it. And then the points of interest. Now with the points of interest, you got grappling equipment, bolt cutters, and outfits. Do not bother with those, because you know you don't get to keep them permanently. The only two you want to do is power station and control tower, as you know, they stay on here, you know, permanently. But all this other stuff, don't bother with it. You could just do all that stuff in the heist itself, and you'll be totally fine. Like I said, it resets and it's random, but these stay on here permanently. So say if you want to do another heist and you already did the heist, all this stuff will already be here waiting on you, as I said. But the tools, you still have to scope it out, and you know, the components and the targets and stuff. So don't bother with those. Just do these 3 and then these 2 up here. So yeah, so it narrows it down to, is the submarine worth it? Yeah, if you want to enjoy the DLC. As you know, this is the only way to start up the heist, unfortunately. So a lot of this stuff you can do without, though. You don't need the submarine car, you don't need the new Kraken. The Sparrow you really don't even need, but it does make life a lot easier. You don't need these missile turrets over here. That's just, you know, I guess for shits and giggles. The sonar, if you want to make a little extra cash while you're doing stuff, you can. But I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't go out of my way to do them. If you're doing like a salvage mission, or you know, CEO work, stuff like that, you know, I guess you could do it. If you have a plane that can land on the water, like a Sea Breeze or something, that would help. But like I said, don't go out of your way to do it, because like I said, if you're a grinder like me, you're going to find other means of making money. But I guess it is pretty cool that they're exploring the water now. It's kind of like the toxic waste mission in the story mode. So, but yeah, the submarine's definitely cool, and like I said, you have to have it to do the heist. So if you want to enjoy the full DLC's potential, then buy the submarine. So with that out the way, guys, I hope this helped. Like, subscribe if you like my content, and stay tuned for more videos. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.